Welcome to Soweto Kaizer Football. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to be the first to get the latest news. Kaizer Chiefs on top, nothing to celebrate. Horrible Frosler, Ighodaro was off but Amakhosi will cook Williams. Kaizer Chiefs retained their top position on the Premier Soccer League table thanks to the 2-0 win over Kruger United on Wednesday night at the FNB Stadium. Luke Bartman and Duduzi Shabalala were on target for the Glamour Boys, who have now made it 2 wins in a row in the South African top tier. It was a welcome victory for the Soweto Giants, who suffered a 1-0 loss to Golden Arrows last weekend in the MTN 8 quarter-final. Have a look at what the fans said, as compiled by Afric Foot, as the club prepared to face Mamelodi Sundowns on Saturday in another tough fixture. Ighodaro should go. Congratulations are in order for Amakhosi. This is a totally deserved victory. Kaizer Chiefs deserve so much better, and we need them back in the mix, competing at the highest level and restoring the pride, pedigree, and competitiveness of our local football and the Betway Premiership. Amakhosi are a giant of South African football, and their resurgence is good for the entire game, Chipo. It's no secret that the reason Spain won the World Cup was that Kaizer Chiefs was not playing it, Gabs Ramos. We need to get an intelligent striker. Itiosa Ighodaro was off. If Wandile Duba played today with those boys, surely we would have seen an impact. Ighodaro should go, just like Tashreeq Morris, Cabello. I can't believe a lot of fans are happy with the performance. Personally, I'm more angry because we don't press, too many back passes. Once it gets to our keeper, you just know there will be problems. We are playing Sundowns this weekend, a ruthless one at that, especially when it comes to Chiefs, Majosi. Ighodaro was just running all over. He didn't even put pressure on that defense. We need a bossy striker and a forceful one, Tholaine Ndlovu. Even Kaze is proud of Chiefs. Reed Frosler has been horrible for years, people are only noticing. He's not Chiefs quality like so many others, Quinica, Miguel, Onkobo, Bruce Buma, Pule Modi, Ighodaro, in the team that we have to let go of, Kutso Talakale. Kaizer Chiefs only struggle with low blocks, on transition, we can slice them all, Fatudi Modiba. I know, even Cedric Kaze is proud of Kaizer Chiefs, but he just has to respect his new employer, Aumago. Amakhosi are definitely cooking this fraud, Ronwen Williams, this weekend. Every shot on target is a goal, Tlaganolo 4. There's nothing to celebrate about this game except 3 points. No urgency, no hunger, no commitment. How Ighodaro played for 90 minutes is another question if we really have a coach, Papago Masagana. Kaizer Chiefs transfer news, has Amakhosi linked Salem asked to leave Azam? Last season, Tanzania international attacker Faisal Salem was heavily linked with a move to Kaizer Chiefs. The versatile attacker had shown for his club, as well as the national team Taifa Stars, who went on to compete in the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations, AFCON. The 27-year-old had also been linked with a move to North Africa, as well as the Middle East, but Azam convinced him to stay. The midfielder has once again been linked with top teams, including Tanzanian Premier League heavyweight Simba SC and Young Africans SC, coached by South African Steve Barker and Mankoba Minkathai, respectively. The two tacticians know there is no room for mistakes, explaining why they are going for proven players. What are Azam saying? Despite the exit rumors, Azam FC president Nasser Father Idrissa insists his star player is going nowhere, as he is still in the plans of coach Florent Ibenge. Faye is still an Azam FC player, and he has a valid contract with the club. Faye is in Rwanda with the team and continues to train hard with his teammates as we prepare for the new season, he said as quoted by Pan Africa Football. However, there is more than what meets the eye according to the publication. Faisal's future remains one of the biggest stories in Tanzanian football. Reports suggest the midfielder has informed Azam FC of his desire to leave before the expiry of his current contract, which still has 1 year remaining. The player is also reported to have declined an offer to extend his stay at Komatsi, fueling speculation that he could be on the move before the close of the transfer window, they added. Kaizer Chiefs coach Fernando de Cruz describes the type of striker he wants the club to sign. Kaizer Chiefs coach Fernando de Cruz has told the club management on the type of a striker he wants. De Cruz starts his Chiefs reign this evening, having joined in the off-season, and he has been vocal about the fact that the team is depleted up front. This evening they face PSL newcomers in a Betway premiership match in Kruger United. Kaizer Chiefs coach Fernando de Cruz describes the type of striker they are looking for, a finisher who will complement Flavio da Silva well up front. Video camera #SabSports at @VLile_Nyanda #SABC Sport Football pic.twitter.com/vzlupcharjlg. SABC Sport, at @SABC_Sport, August 1, 2026. Kaizer Chiefs coach urges patience over Rushwin Dortley's comeback. Kaizer Chiefs coach Fernando de Cruz says the club will not rush Rushwin Dortley's return from injury, insisting the defender's long-term fitness remains the priority. The centre-back has been sidelined for more than a year after arriving at Naturina with high expectations and quickly earning recognition from Bafana Bafana coach Hugo Bruce. Asked whether there was a timeline for Dortley's comeback, de Cruz, speaking through a translator, stressed that patience was essential. "We have to be very careful with Dortley because he didn't play in the last 18 months, so for the moment we have to be mindful in the way we manage him. We don't want him to fall injured again when he comes back." Read, AC Milan and Italian football are mourning the death of legendary captain Franco Baresi, who has died at the age of 66 following a battle with illness. De Cruz expressed that he is well aware of what Dortley offers, having been part of the setup when Chiefs recruited the player 2 years ago. Curious journalists also asked the Amakasi tactician if he was working on his English to avoid having to use a translator at press conferences. "All of the training sessions and meetings are conducted in English, but for me it's easier to speak football English instead of traditional English. I am also taking English lessons every day in order to improve." Kruger United vs Kaizer Chiefs match preview, kickoff, venue, squad news and how to watch Amakasi launch their Fernando de Cruz era. Goal brings you all the available details on the Premier Soccer League game between the Village Boys and Amakasi at the Mbombela Stadium in Mpumalanga. Fernando de Cruz will aim for early momentum in his official baptism of fire, as he takes on the newcomers who will be looking to prove they deserve their top-flight promotion. Kaizer Chiefs signing Kaya Mayo is nepotism. He is weapon formed against Amakasi. Kaizer Chiefs officially confirmed the arrival of Kaya Mayo on a permanent deal from CR Belouizdad. The striker had initially been signed on loan and went on to play 15 games for Amakasi across all competitions, and managed just 2 goals in the process. The Glamour Boys faithful didn't see the best of the 26-year-old owing to recurring injuries. Despite the struggles, the Soweto Giants have made a decision to stick with the Bafana Bafana International beyond the 2025-26 season. Have a look at what the fans have said as sampled by Afrikfoot. Kaizer Chiefs will always be Kaizer Chiefs. Play Kaya Mayo as a right winger, not as a forward, then you shall see what he's capable of, Theo Mozegedi. Kaizer Chiefs will always be Kaizer Chiefs. They will never disappoint. Ndlobu Izamala Mthondwini Bungane. This is a nepotism signing if we're being honest. I doubt if he weren't a club legend's son, they'd have gone for him this season. Sanai Manong 3. This one deleted Pule Modi's goal last year. A weapon formed against Kaizer Chiefs, BLXCK Barbie Priyanka. It seems like at Chiefs, to get space to play, your father must have played there. Imagine signing Mayo for a permanent deal, Amo Amza. Modi is better than Mayo. Pule Modi is better than Mayo, but he, Modi, was given a few months, a 1-season contract, Neo Makosi. The boy just needs a coach like Benny McCarthy who would teach him how to be clinical and deadly as a striker. Nonetheless, he is a good player, Lodenang Marota. When introduced to players last season, you would swear he was Erling Haaland. The walk, the ego, the aura, Simpiwe Njotini. What has Kaya Mayo done in his loan move to earn a permanent deal? Budntando. If this time he can be the Kaya Mayo we know, I trust him, we can get something. The problem last season was that he was trying to be Lionel Messi, Joaquim Zalini. Kaiser Chiefs warned by bullish Kruger United who insist PSL date is perfect situation. Newly promoted Premier Soccer League outfit Kruger United will host Kaiser Chiefs in the South African top-flight fixture to be staged at